23-year-old Philadelphia woman. Kada Scott was last seen 4 days ago. Her family says she was at work one moment and gone the next. They also say she was being harassed over the phone by a stranger. And Steve, you spoke with Kada's family tonight. What did they tell you?
Well, this is where she went to work late Saturday night, and this is the same spot where she never came home from work early Sunday morning.
I think it's definitely wrong. She wouldn't just leave and not contact anyone, none of her friends, family.
People ride so fast, they wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
Two aunts stapled missing flyers where their niece, 23-year-old Kada Scott, was last seen before she just vanished.
She was last seen by her mother the night before at approximately 9:50 p.m. when Miss Scott was leaving for work.
Her phone been off since Saturday, well, to my knowledge, since Sunday morning, and it's going completely straight to voicemail.
Kada, seen here when competing in the Miss Philadelphia Township pageant, just started working 2 weeks ago here at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill Senior Home to help pay for her college. She was working a 10 p.m. Saturday to 6 a.m. Sunday shift, just 5 minutes from her home, but she went missing here before her shift even ended, where we found what police did. No surveillance or security video cameras around here.
We do know she did arrive at work. She works at a nearby nursing home. However, we know that she left prior to her shift's completion.
She did not work her full shift. The car was still sitting in the parking lot. So it's like she vanished. No cameras, no nothing. So where is she?
What do you think's going on here? What do you think happened?
I have no idea. That's the problem. We're trying to piece it together. She went into a job for a normal shift, and she didn't finish the shift and come home. So that's when the problem started. And that's where we're at right now, trying to figure out what's going on, where she's at, when did she actually leave the facility.
We did interview co-workers. There was nothing too extravagant in her statements.
Police say Scott had recently told family and friends a stranger or strangers were harassing her over the phone. Police processed her car and found nothing to hint foul play. But missing are the car keys, Kada's iPad, iPhone, and Apple Watch. None of them now traceable. All of which police sources say she used to grow a big following on social media and now wonder if a follower is involved in her disappearance somehow.
We're doing a deep dive on all her social media as we speak, and those are things we're going to be looking at.
Is there fear that somebody got obsessed with her and fell in love with her and found out where she worked and everything and maybe went and grabbed her?
It's a possibility, yes. Anything can happen. So that's what I'm afraid of, because at this point, it's something wrong.
Where my fire starters at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell when you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles. And ain't nothing morally sound, nowhere near traditional, when we have a full-blown missing body black woman named Kada Scott from Philadelphia, as she literally was working in a nursing facility home 5 minutes from where she lived, and just totally vanished and disappeared off the face of the earth without a trace. Now y'all hit the like button, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat, because we're about to put it on the stove, hook it up, stir the pot, and get surgical. Now peep the game, y'all. We all done heard about the situation going on out there in Philadelphia with Kada Scott and how she has been missing and how the family done came out and spoke their piece about the situation and how the community has came together, all right, trying to piece together and find some answers to this dismantled puzzle and find out what actually happened to Kada. Now, for the ones who don't know, all right, it has been said that Kada was being harassed, all right, all day and a couple of days leading up to her disappearance, all right. And not only was she being harassed, all right, they said that somebody was calling her phone, making all kinds of threats and things like that of that nature. Now, I don't know if this has been confirmed or not, but this is what resources and family are saying. Not to mention fire starters. Drop your fire and TVs in the chat. Tear the comment section up because let's talk about this. As is also said that the family allegedly knows a lot more about Kada's disappearance and what she was into. Now, I am hearing y'all that Kada was involved with some serious things on the back end that her family knew about, and some of her closest friends and people that she worked with actually didn't know about this second life she was living behind the scenes. Now, they say that she was involved with all kinds of dating apps. They said that she was pushing P, if you know what I mean. And they also said that she was a club hopper. She liked to go out, party, have fun. All right, she liked to hang out with friends. She liked to go to clubs. She liked to drink, allegedly smoke. I don't know how true that is, but one thing for sure, two things for certain, and three things for damn sure and for certain. All right, Kada has vanished. Not only has vanished, y'all, I find it very odd and very strange how the mother responded to this situation because I don't think nothing is funny about this. Check this out.
Please come home. I'm so scared and I love you. Please come home. Please come home. I'm so scared and I love you. Please come home. Please come home. I'm so scared and I love you. Please come home.
A heartbreaking plea from Kim Matthews. She says her 23-year-old daughter, Kada Scott, went missing Saturday night and she hasn't heard from her since.
Something is off. It's out of place. She would never do something like this.
And you damn right, something ain't right about it. Because ain't no mother gonna sit up there when their daughter is missing, all right? You could tell there's no emotion into the situation at all. All right, I would be irate if it was my daughter. I wouldn't be able to smile. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. I don't even think I could stand in front of the cameras at a time like this. But still, yet and all, we have the family and the mother sitting here like it's a fucking joke. Like this lady life and their daughter is not in danger. All right, so I find that very odd and very strange. And like I said, y'all, it's been said that the family allegedly knows a lot more about this situation, a lot more about what's going on. All right, now it's another thing that I wanted to bring to the forefront. All right, if y'all peep the game, as I strategically drop a bomb, they said that Kada was last seen wearing a black jogging suit. Check this out.
All right, so the missing posters all say she was last seen wearing a fitted all-black jogging set. And last seen here, where both police and family were 4 hours on Monday, interviewing, searching, hoping, but coming up empty for both video and answers.
Now, as y'all can see and as y'all can hear, we hear the police say the people at the job, and as far as what they know of, the last thing that she was seen wearing was a black jogging suit. Now, from my understanding, y'all, all right, when you are working in a nursing home, healthcare environment, I thought scrubs was mandatory. I thought it was mandatory that you be dressed appropriately in a job setting, far as nursing, healthcare, CNA, RN, things like that in the healthcare environment. But we hear them saying last time she was seen was in a jogging suit, all black. So I find that very odd and strange and thrown off. And not only do I find that very odd and strange and thrown off, we also hear them say that she had an iPhone, iPad, iWatch that she built a social media following off of that is now untraceable. All right. Now, I never heard of an iPhone or an iWatch or an iPad that couldn't be traced down if they really wanted to narrow it down and find out where that phone is at. They could find out where that phone, where that watch, and where that iPad is at. All right, I ain't trying to hear none of that because they have all kinds of apps. Find my phone, blah blah this, blah blah that, and especially if you get the state, the feds, the ATF, government officials, and all that involved, they will really narrow down and pinpoint the location of those devices if they really want to. All right. So I find that very odd and very strange that they're saying that her devices is untraceable. And not to mention, y'all, tear the comment section up, flame it up. Let me know what y'all think. Have y'all ever heard of a healthcare setting? Again, back to this environment with no cameras, no type of surveillance going on in a space like this when you're dealing with all kinds of ill patients, people with Alzheimer's, people with all kinds of mental illnesses, physical and mental disabilities. You see what I'm saying? You would think that cameras is mandatory in a setting like this. You would think scrubs in the way that you dress appropriately is mandatory in a setting like this. So I find this very odd, very strange, and thrown off. And for Kada to only live 5 minutes away, y'all, from where she worked, as they say that she came on the clock and clocked out and did not finish her shift. And I am hearing, y'all, that she left that job that she just started working at not too long ago with somebody she knew. Because if you are being threatened and you feel as though somebody is harassing you and your life is in danger, why would you leave your work at a time like that? But not only that, if you are going to leave your work, you're going to leave your work with somebody that you know, somebody that you trust. And I'm hearing, y'all, that Kada, when she left that nursing home, she did not leave that nursing home by herself. They said there was another individual with her. All right. I'm not sure who that individual is. As I continue to gather more information, I will bring this to the forefront. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. We all praying for a safe return for Kada Scott. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame.